Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking about Medium and one of the challenges that have been happening in Medium for a while now since January this year, and a lot of things has happened because of low earning per read ratio. So there are a lot of issues that are on ground right now, and a lot of writers who are not happy about their earnings, and that is something to worry about, right? So for myself, I'm a writer, popularly known as Brainy Shooks, and that is my name on Medium. But right now, I can barely make $1 from my writings, and that is not really nice. And this is a very big problem for a lot of writers. And I'm going to say shout out to Bin Jiang, also shout out to Stanley Shibwike and Ripton Green. So, and also shout out to Harusi Hammond. Now, these are my pals, and also to Ra Joseph. So, if I don't mention these people, come on, this is Brainy Shooks, and I am live here on YouTube. I'm going to talk about why this low earning is not good for writers, and not just for writers, also for Medium partner program. Because one of my accounts, I recently turned off my subscription because it doesn't worth the effort anymore. So I have been debited over the past few months without getting anything, or even getting the amount of money I used to pay for subscription, and that is not really nice. So let's dive in. When John wrote his article last week, so I was about to make this video, but because of time and other schedules, I was not able to do it. So I'm going to read the comment that Mr. Tony left under his post, and he said, "My understanding is that we have responded with one public post and one email to the entire partner program. I think people who are asking me to personally respond are overestimating the value of that if I were to respond honestly, which is what I want to do." So, quote unquote, this is what he said in the first paragraph. Now, in the second paragraph, he went further to say that the fact from our perspective are going to feel like gaslighting, just like Mr. John mentioned in his article. I read it, and said, for example, factually, nobody killed Medium. We still pay out the same level to writers. I am not in a hostage situation, but there is a group of people who have lower earnings, and they all talk to each other. Now, just underline, they all talk to each other. We're going to talk about that in this video. So if you are in this group that you experience of your own earnings, and every writer you talk to is directly at odds with what I would say, right? Was this paragraph reassuring, honest, or do you disbelieve it? So what it's trying to say here is that people who are complaining about their earning are people who interact with themselves on a daily basis, or no, people who see themselves very often are people who are having this issue of low earning. So what does that mean? Does that mean we should stop engagement? That's what it's talking about. Because if the way the platform is, you have to engage, and if you don't engage, you are not earning anything. So it's not like Facebook, it's not like other platforms where you just do something and the algorithm will push it. Or the algorithm in the case of Medium will only push your articles when your story is being boosted, or via boost nomination or network distribution. So those are the two main situations where you can reach larger audience, or except you already have a very large fan base that read your stories. So I am balancing whether to respond to every person who name drops me, or to rely on the earnings plus each of your agency. The earnings really are the only way to give a personalized message. Either they are motivating incentive or they aren't. But that's very personal to what motivates you or what you write. So what he's trying to say is that the only way they can personally address writers is by your earning. So if you're having low earning, what that means is that you are engaging with people on a daily basis, and people that you often know on a daily basis. So what does that mean? You are not expected to engage with people. That is what it means. Or if you are even going to engage with people, how are you going to do that successfully so that you can earn some money? So sorry about that. So how are we going to get out of this whole mess? Because if you are on Medium, you know how bad it is. Like me, last month I was able to just get about $19, not even up to $20. But the good thing is that I was able to clear my subscription from that money. But that's not much compared to my earnings in the previous year. So this is really something that is bringing down my morale. If you check on my page, I have, I only dropped an article, I think last week, and I also stopped engaging with a lot of my followers or fellow writers like me. So it's a big challenge for most of us who write our stuffs on Medium. So what are we going to do? Stop engaging with your fellow writers. So if you are able to do that, maybe we might stand a chance. But I don't think the platform is going to survive like this, because most of our followers, most of the people we engage with are people that are loyal. You get. So when this whole policy came in, was in a quest to try to pursue spammers from the website who see engagement as a way of making lots of money. But this is really affecting genuine writers in the platform. So when genuine writers begin to suffer the consequences of what few persons have done, those spammers have done in the platform, so it becomes a very big problem. So for me personally, I do not think this is a solution. This is just a solution that may fall well for Medium, but on the contrary, it's going to also lose a lot of genuine writers like us, like Binjan, like RC Amon, like Raj Joseph, like a lot of people, and Kimberly and her mom. A lot of people are going to, or already discouraged in this platform. They're already losing faith. They don't know when things are going to come back to normal. And myself too, I also lost faith. I don't know when things are going to come to normal. So it is more like a very great challenge, and it's tough. It sucks, and it's real. The pain is real when you put in work and you don't get the value of what you put there. So it brings frustration, low morals, and a lot of, it's a downtime for the platform right now. So I think if that is the case, that you don't want writers to engage with each other, to see each other often, what you can do is to push writer stories. The algorithm can help to push writer stories. So if I publish a story and for instance, it earns just $3 or $1, I know that is what my story performed. So I don't have to go through the stress of trying to engage and read a lot of articles to earn myself some bucks. So the platform can actually develop something like this that makes it easier for writers to actually earn some real money without trying to game the system, because that's part of the problem. When this whole thing started, people were trying to game the system, and that brought I think Medium was also losing some funds from their own ends, but that was like scamming the system, which is also against the agreement in the partners program. So I remain Brainy Chooks. If you are joining for the first time, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to also be giving reviews from time to time on Medium. So when things get back to normal, we can also see how we can solve this problem together. But for now, it is 70-30 against the writers. Honestly, it is 70-30 against the writers. So see you next time in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and comment.